Okay, so morning everybody, and once again welcome back in today's class, day number 32, and it is almost the second last day of our batch. Practically, if I say that what we need to be learned, what I need to be share with you is already covered. Starting with ITL, ITSM, service introduction, incident, change, problem, request, knowledge, release, operate, maintain, everything we have done now. Okay. Now, what is pending? Even though it's not pending, but it's little bit required as per the agenda which I learned. So it's my responsibility to give you the complete stuff. We will discuss that as well. But if you are planning to go for this examination, few things I want to be very clear in your mind. Once you complete this training from the now learning as well, go through that ebook word by word. There's a lot of discussions happen over the community that can someone provide some websites to do the practice. It's not like that. I can assure you, I can guarantee you, every single line, every single word will come only from the book. But you have to buy hard the book. I have cases where people fail in this exam as well. So don't take it lightly that, okay, if I do this training from now learning, once it will be done. No, at least go to the books 2-3 times. Roles are important. Life cycles are important. These two are very important. Workflows are important. Metrics or database views are important. Nobody will ask you to code it for me. Everybody will ask that how this has been implemented. So strongly recommendation, as we are completing this training by tomorrow, start your now learning training in the parallel. It is, I guess, 3 days training from the on demand. Take your time and then complete it. Go line by line, go word by word, do the practicals as well, which I cannot give you because I'm not authorized to share anything official on this part. Do the practicals. It will ask you create incident, create major incident, create change, create problem, create workflow, so that you can learn the things very easily. But again, strong recommendation that book is the only source of truth. Not even for this examination. You go any examination of the service now, any implementation exam you go for the service now, everything will become only and only from the book. Now it depends on you how deep you read the book, how deep you go in that book to understand words, sentences, alphabets, anything you can say here. Okay.
Sorry, to the ebook, we can find it easily.
No. So
Mm,
so I'm not sure that how it will be possible, but if you start this training from the now
mm,
learning, after
mhm.
completing this training, you get a ebook automatically. You get a code.
Ah, okay.
Okay, that is there is a website which they have a collaboration called the e-vintage. Something is there if I'm not wrong. Okay, so you will get a code, go to that website and redeem that book. But you cannot download that book. You cannot download that book. You have to read that book online only. You cannot copy paste from that book.
Okay.
You can make a notes on the book itself. You can color, you can highlight, you can
Mm-hmm.
notes, but you cannot download those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. So this is what important. We will discuss maybe something for tomorrow. So now we are on the next topic that is called the service portfolio management. Not that much strong, which we covered earlier, but yes, as per the agenda, we have to be complete this. So now the thing is that earlier what happened when any company want to launch something, they are maintaining their services list in a different place. Like I know that I have given a training of the business analyst batch as well. 2 students was there. And now when someone go to that playlist, they come back to me. Do you have any plan to start the BA batch? I said no. This is what my retired service. But I have no place where I can put everything that, okay, guys, I'm providing these trainings, not these trainings, and these are in the plan. Okay. From the business perspective, it was a very huge thing because business need a single place, a single view where I as a CIO, I as a CEO, I as a CTO can go and check that what my company is providing, what is the status of my services. Being a board member, I'm not interested in how many incidents are there. Being a board member, I want to be interested that how my service is growing, how many customer base it has. This is what important for me. And to sort out this problem, ServiceNow provide a module that is called the service portfolio management. Okay, don't get confused. There are a lot of similar words in the ServiceNow industry. It is called SPM, Service Portfolio Management. Okay, there was a term called ITBM, IT Business Management, which was earlier called as SPM. Okay, that was called Strategic Portfolio Management. So don't get confused. There's a lot of different terms with the similar acronyms I can say. Okay, so now what SPM provide me? Why I need SPM? What it can help me? Okay, this is what I got from the internet. Number one, that SPM is basically a whole soul place which help a business to understand what I'm selling in the market. So if you see here in the SPM, the fundamental come from the services. Services is the first word which we discuss on the day one. And then services we discuss on the CSGM as well. So little bit of the CSGM we are going to be used here as well. So this is portfolio. Like what is, okay, someone say I want to become a actor. Then what the industry says, you get some of your portfolio photographs. What this mean? It means that your different kind of shapes, different kind of angle of your photos show me. So in the same manner, this is service portfolio. That okay, Atul, what is your portfolio? I said my portfolio is very big, but I have I have no single place where I can go and say. So now what I say, okay, if you want to know about Atul, I have two places. Number one, you can go on the LinkedIn. Know about me is professional journey. Go to the LinkedIn. You will find everything about my professional journey. If you want to know about my personal stuff regarding my hobbies or other curriculum activities, go to my YouTube channel. You will find recommendations, you will find comments, you will find appreciation, you will find YouTube, you will find playlists, you will find courses, everything you will find it there. This is what my portfolio. Under portfolio, I have a service. Training is a service. Consulting is a service. Taking knowledge sharing sessions in a college is a service. And then I provide offerings. Basis offering means basis on some parameters. Like if everybody from US, I can take a batch in the night as well. If everybody from India, I can take a batch from morning as well. And it happens. In one of my batch, almost 80% students from US or Canada. They say, Atul, we are a lot of majority. Can you have a timings change for us? And I adjusted my timings for them. So these are the offering on the basis of the geography, on the basis of the location is the offering. Like if you go to MACD, they provide offering, small meal, medium meal, full meal. Maybe full meal is available in UK, but full meal is not available in India because as per the geography they divided. How I can say I am providing an offering. If you want my 24/7 support, you have to pay me more. Very simple, right? If you want to be get a support every time 24/7, pay me more. This is what offering I'm doing. So if I use the SPM, that is called Service Portfolio Management, not Strategic Project Management, okay, then I can do a lot here, or I can get a lot of things here. I can see my service offering. I can see that how much it's cost for one time period. If I offer something, let's say in the beginning of this batch, I told guys it will be 40 to 45, 50 days curriculum, because I thought it's experimental batch. It may take time. You have a lot of questions, you have a lot of queries, but now I can understand that no, it take maximum 35 to 40 days, max 35 days. This is what I learned from this particular offering now. Okay, so by SPM, I can do a lot here. I can see that how many changes are going against my service offering, how many incidents are there, even though I'm sitting on the very top level, but still I'm interested that why there's a lot of incidents, why there's a lot of changes going on, what happening in that particular part. I can see the visual representation that how this map look like, the dependency map, I can say it will be look like. Okay, now when we talk about SPM, mainly these three things work in hand. Okay, and this is a one more thing. ServiceNow provide three type of products: standard, professional, and enterprise. There are few features, there are few, I'll say features only, or few modules which is not available in standard. If you open ServiceNow docs and open any of the topic, or maybe if you are so much interested about ServiceNow, on 3rd of August, they are coming up with a session on the Vancure. New releases coming. In that, we will be getting new features which they're introducing, which ServiceNow is using in the Vancure release. Once that PPT is out, you will see that in the PPT something mentioned the last. Either they put the $sign or they put the pro. It means those features only available in the professional, not in the standard. Standard means what I'm using it as a standard. Professional, you have to pay more. And enterprise, you have to pay more and more, because it is including a lot of and all feature you will have in that particular part. So when we started our SPM part, we have three things: either my service in the pipeline, either my service in the catalog, either my service is a retired. Okay. When I say pipeline means, let's say before I start this batch, I was thinking, no, I have to be start ITSM batch as well. And how this thought come? Two reasons. One, when I clear my examination. Second, when this lady Farah approached me, Atul, can you provide the ITSM training as well? So then I started that part. Okay, let me think. It is not operational, it is not launch, but I was thinking in my mind, let me plan something on that part. This is what pipeline. Catalog, which means that which is operational. Now you guys are attending this training. I am releasing these videos on the YouTube. People are watching these videos. It's operational. I am getting the questions. I am getting the comments. I am getting the feedback on that part. Means which is available for use now. It is operational and available for use. And retired, which is no longer available for use or operational. Like my business analyst training is no longer, because I'm not providing any training on that part. No students, so I'm not providing anything. This is what this particular fundamental says. From examination perspective, just read these three definitions. That will be more than sufficient on that part. Okay. Now, when I say the pipeline, it is important to understand. When I say the pipeline, it means either I'm in the requirement gathering phase, or either I'm in the definition phase, defining that what this service will do, or I am doing analysis on that part, or I am waiting for someone approval. Let's say I ask my wife, shall I start with the ITSM batch? Generally, we discuss on these things as well. She said, if you're confident and comfortable, then start. I said, yes, I'm long in ITSM, so I can do it. I'm taking her approval. Okay, shall I proceed with this? What your thought on that part? Okay, when we say catalog, it means this is in the design. It is ready for use. Design has been built and you can use it now. Development has been started. It's already in live. And if you want, I'm doing more development on the top of that. Okay. Then operational, you are doing build, test, and other things will be there. And when I say retired, it's absolute. It's over. Okay. So these can be considered as a phases. And the sub definition, sub points which I say like requirement, definition, build, test, design is called the status of that particular service. Maybe I'm in the pipeline, but I'm in the approval phase. I'm in the catalog, but I'm in the operational phase. I'm in the retired, I'm in the obsolete state. Remember the example which we have yesterday for the request status and stage. Open, work in progress, or close complete kind of things. Okay. Now, how this SPM is related with the other modules, because this is what the core part we have to be see this one. I'm talking about this thing. Okay, this is SPM. This has a direct relationship with the change and release, because how you are maintaining your services with the help of change and release. Guys, I am starting a new batch very soon of ITSM. This is what? This is a change. I'm maintaining it. I'm adding it with this help. SPM, incident and problem. Why it is falling? Why it is be happening? This is what it shows about the trends. Service request and catalog management. You tell to the people, you tell to the users, guys, I'm also available in market. Like if you see on the LinkedIn, many people say, I am providing these services. What that? They are doing kind of this part. Knowledge management. Help to tell your customers that we are coming this thing as a new, we're retiring this thing else. And CMDB to maintain your CAs, because the services which are coming has a relationship with the CAs as well. So by this way, it is related with this particular stuff. Now let me show you something on the here as well. Service portfolio management. This is what the module. Okay, service portfolio management. Before we discuss this, let's understand the roles available under that, because this is what important point. Role. And all the role which is part of this particular module start with the portfolio as a word. Sorry. So mainly three roles which is part of the portfolio. Portfolio admin. There's a one more concept is coming called the commitments. Like guys, if you need or if you ask more than 10 questions in a day, I will charge $1 per question going forward. Or I'm giving you services, Atul, if you did not respond us within the 5 minutes of our request, either on the call, either on the WhatsApp, then we will consider you as not a good teacher, not a good friend. So we will discuss these commitments after this. Okay, who is overall managing it is the portfolio admin, who can edit portfolios, taxonomy layer, taxonomy nodes and services. We will discuss that what is this taxonomy means, because in this concept, in this particular SPM, these words are very heavy and has a different meaning. And finally, portfolio viewer, who can just view, not do anything. This is from the portfolio. There's a two more roles are available, which is from the service perspective. Service owner and service writer, this one. Because let's say I am managing training portfolio. Okay. And under the training portfolio, or let's say me and my wife is running a business and I am managing the training portfolio. But she is the owner of her services. Baking as a service, she is the owner. I can write, I can update the things. But if I want to make any changes, I have to reach out to her that can I make a change in your service? So we have a service owner and we have a service editor. Don't put much thought to understand this in the deep as of now, because this is just a supporting module in ITSM, not in the depth one. Now, if I come here, let me show you service portfolio. Now, if you see here, under service portfolio, what we have a business service, technical service, service offering. What do you mean by service offering? Go to the CSGM concept. What is service? Let me come here. Samira, what is service? Day one, first opening word was that only, service. Surbi, what is service? Go ahead, Farah.
Service is a way to provide value for the users. It's a value.
Okay. Without owning the cost and the risk.
Exactly.
Right.
The definition, ITIL definition.
Yes, ITIL definition.
Yeah.
ITIL definition, right. So services means that it is a way of delivering value to the customer by facilitating the outcome they want to be achieved without owning the cost and the risk. In simple layman language, you are getting this training every day. You're not bothered. I had my food, where I'm standing, where I'm sipping, what I'm eating, how I'm doing my work in day-to-day life. You're not bothered. You just bother that morning, 10:30 or 6 o'clock, the class must start. 11:30 or 7 o'clock, the class must end. This is what the services you want to be, or the outcome you want to be achieved. Now, what is offering? Offering means on the different parameters if I'm providing it. And the parameters can be, it can be geography, as I say. It can be pricing. More price, more benefits. What is the difference between iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Pro? Services, big screen, little bit big camera, more features, because it has a high price. So what we can do, offering can be based on the availability. Offering can be based on the pricing. Offering can be based on the scope. And offering can be based on the packaging. What MACD is doing by creating these combos is offering only. On the Christmas, now you will be surprised to know that I went to a grocery shop here, not shop, it's a very famous called the Tesco. Okay, like in India we have a D-Mart or Vishal Mega Mart kind of things. Here we have a Tesco. They have big hoardings, picnic food combo. What is this? This is offering, because they know that now schools are getting closed and people are start planning for the picnics. So in the combo, what will they have? Fries, chips, cold drink, cookies, and chocolate. £3, £4 pack. People are happy. For 1% is more than happy, more than sufficient. This is what the offering they do. When it comes to Christmas, they start selling in the Christmas food. Cake with some pizza kind of stuff, selling it.
Just say that that offerings are nothing but services that we deliver to the end users or the customer or to the business.
On the different parameters.
On different parameters, okay.
Same service, but I'm putting this in a subsections. Like I am based out in UK. So if you need my support, I'm available 24/7 without any time zone restriction, because we are the same time zone. But if you want something from India, let's say I'm based on UK and somebody from India want to be reach out to me in his early morning, sorry, I'm not available. This is not the service I'm providing. Right. If you want, pay me, I can help you in the midnight as well if you just call me. Right. So offering is nothing, it's like a packaging on the different parameters.
Right. Okay.
This is available on these prices. You can say, like, if you go to the, if you like in India, when we go, if you go and buy, and I can say that nowadays, go and buy tomato in India. It's regarding 120 rupees per kg they're going. So if you say to the shopkeeper, I want to buy 5 kg, he will reduce the price. This is what offering he is giving. If you buy 1 kg, 120. If you buy 5 kg, it's 110. On the basis of pricing, it's offering. Okay. So this is what we in the industry provide to our customers, because every customer don't want 100% support, not 24/7 support. They says earlier what happened, if you go in the parking, you park, you have to pay for the full day charges. But now concept has been changed. Pay as you use. If you're parking for 1 hour, pay for 1 hour. If you're parking for 2 hours, pay for 2 hours. This is what the offering they're doing, right? If you want a full length, boss, I want that my car will be there for the 9 hours. I am happy to pay the full day. Okay, this is the price. No, I'm here just for the half an hour. Pay this much price. This is what we have. Okay, so now services can be divided in the 3 parts, or 3 different type of services we can say. Okay, it can be a let's say here, let's come here and understand this. Services. Okay, nothing will find. Okay, this one, services. This is my services as a customer, as a service provider I'm providing. PeopleSoft portal, financial management, ServiceNow GRC. I'm providing this as a service to you. You want to use, you want to implement in your company, come and talk to me. I can provide you that service. Email as a service, onboarding as a service, offboarding as a service. So you can see here, like see email, BlackBerry as a service, Outlook Web Access is a service. Again, this is a mainly fundamental related to the CSDM. If you are not clear about the CSDM, it is tough to be understand little bit. This is what, so if I open this email as a service, this is my service email. Who is owning it? What is criticality used for operational status, service classification, and here we define the classification. That it is a business service, it is a technical service, or it is an application service. We are repeating some kind of a thoughts here. When I say application service, application service is mainly a logical representation. Can you touch the email? Come on, Atul, are you fool? We cannot touch the email, but still we are saying, no, I am providing email services. So application service is a logical representation on which you can raise your incident, on which you can raise your changes. Let's come here and see incident. I'm talking about this thing, this email. See, I'm raising a statement, email. Boss, my email is not working. So this is what we're talking. It can be your application service, means a logical representation. It has a binding with the CMDB in the later on. If you open this CSDM 4.0, let me show you. This is what. This, see, this is application service, which has now direct bindings with the CIs. Okay, then it come to application service. Sorry, business service. Business service is here. Which I offer as a service provider to my customers. Like a shopkeeper or a vegetable shopkeeper. What he's offering as a business service. He says, I can do the business. I'm selling packaging as a service. Take the fruit from me and I can make it a good box for you to gift. Yes, I provide that service. If you want in the poly bags, I can give you that as well. If you want to make something good decoration with the fruits, I can make it for you. This is what I am selling in the market. This is what as a candidate we sell in the market. I'm expert in ITL, I'm expert in ITSM, I'm certified, I'm this, I'm that, I'm go. This is what is a business service, which is for the end users, by which they can come and you can offer them. And this business service has a capabilities as well. I'm not going in the CSGM now, not anymore. But this is what we're discussing. And the last, we have a technical service. This one. And it come here. This one. Now, if I say Farah and Surbi running a company, they come to me. Me, Tejas and Samira are the service provider. We are three partners of a service provider. They both come to us and say, Atul, we want that to implement email in our system, in our company. I said, okay. Can you provide that service? Yes, we provide that service. Okay. Now, email nobody can touch. But how to maintain that email in the background? I said, go ahead. I'll make sure that your company will use email services going forward. I will go to the technical team. I'll go to Samira. Samira, you are expert in the mail exchange. Shall we pick up this project? Samira said yes. So she will set up some environment. She will set up some configuration. She will set up some coding. She'll set up some background things to support this application service to their customers. So technically means how you are maintaining technical part to provide that service is the technical services here. Again, the core concept is only and only CLGM. That is what I'm saying. Service portfolio is a very big thing, and I practically work in that. I implemented with my team. We implemented together this complete model. So there's a lot of learnings I got it on that part. Okay. So now this is how it will look like. You have service, under that you can have a service offerings. And now if I come here, service offering, service offerings, what I'm offering at point of time. Same thing, but let's say email executive is an offering, not service. Remember, service is email. Let me open this. See, this is offering, and which phase it is. This is what we discussed. It's in a pipeline. What state it is? Approved. It's a catalog. What state it is? It's a development. Because this is what you offer. Like say, Farah and Surbi came to us. Atul, we want that. Can you just implement the email services for our executives class only, not for all employees? I can do. Nothing to be worried. So how they come to know? If my service offering in the catalog part and already in the operational phase, only they will come to know then. Or maybe they are my good friends and they ask me, Atul, do you provide these services? Guys, yes, I'm in the planning now. Give me just 10-15 days, we'll update you. And then we decide it. Types and team who is supporting this. Sorry, who is be managing this, and prices. भैया पैसा तो लगेगा. It's all about money. How many email you want per day? Is it in local, or you want something from the Azure or the cloud, something as well? Everything I have to be put it here, because on the basis of this, you're going to be charged back. It's like when you let's say, earlier it was not the case, but now it's the case. Everybody say, I want to go for a big celebration. Either it can be birthday, it can be anniversary, it can be marriage. What we do, we go to hotels and book 200-300 people food, and they charge as per the plates they put and then the stack. Okay, and if that plates get consumed, after that they start putting the plates more and they charge back you. This is the commitments. This is what, not commitments, but this is what the way they charge back. How they know? Because in the beginning they mentioned, sir, up to 300 this thing plates, we are charging 500 rupees. After that, we are charging 100 or 200 plates per person. Sorry, we are charging 100-200 per plate after that. This is what you mentioned in the offering. Again, a very deep concept, but don't want to take in the more part. So you can see the commitment here. If you want to know, I'll give you a little bit understanding of the commitment. If you want to go more, I already have a video of that particular part, service commitments. Watch that, you will find a lot of things in that part. Okay. Now, if I say the taxonomy, the important part. Taxonomy is here. Taxonomy notes. Now let me see if I have something. Actually, okay, let me come here. This one. In my portfolio, how this thing work, let me find out some kind of a screenshot. Taxonomy service portfolio service now. Not this one. This one. Good. See, easy to understand. What it's showing to me. Oh, hope it will be clear. Let me find some other one. So okay, let's go by this only. Okay, a small one, but it is easy to understand. I am here. That what I am providing. This is my portfolio. So just take example that my portfolio is IT management and consulting. This is my portfolio. Under that portfolio, I have taxonomy nodes that I can provide enterprise, I can provide IT trainings, I can provide device service security, I can provide system migration. This is what I am here. Layer 1. So like taxonomy is the second step. The first is the portfolio, the bigger one. Think for a company like TCS, Wipro, Infosys, Cognizant. Think from that perspective. What is the portfolio? Or let's say, think from a banking part. If you're in India, Deutsche Bank, ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, Axis Bank, RBI. Think for the RBI portfolio. How big it's their portfolio. So in RBI, the portfolio is loan is one of their portfolio only. Lending is one of their portfolio only. Investment is one of the portfolio only. In loan, they have a different layers. House loan, car loan, education loan, marriage loan is their taxonomies. Under taxonomies, they have a service. And under service, they have an offering. Maybe my example is not up to the mark. Because if I say loan is mainly on the services or offerings, or maybe I can say education loan from 10th up to 10th class, up to 12th class, up to graduation, for the masters, for the doctorate, for the specific diploma or professional services. That is their offering. So SPM is one of the, I don't want to take in the more depth. Let me see here. Do we have anything for the mapping? Let me change the view. No, I was looking for some option if I can get it. SPM advance. No, like if I can generate something similar like this. So you can say taxonomy layer or the taxonomy nodes can be one class, two class. Means it is like a further bifurcation. Loan, if I say portfolio is lending. In the lending, I have a loan as a one of the taxonomy node. Under that, I have a international and nationals or inter-country, outside country. This is my another layer. Under that, I have a service and then I have a offering. A lot of things you can put in your mind to understand this part. Because this is the only thing when you implement, only then you will be able to learn this part. So like they say, service taxonomy, category, subcategory, services, family, then service offering. Everybody has their own thoughts to define this, how it will look like. So if you want to understand, let's say I am here. This is my portfolio. Okay. Under this, I have IT training. Under this, I have no service. I'm not providing any services here. But my portfolio, sorry, this is my portfolio. This is my parent, IT consulting. Under that, I have this as a taxonomy node. If I put any service here, and then I put service offering. And what I'm selling to my customers, I'm selling to my customer, this is IT training. Guys, I'm providing IT trainings. This is my services. But if you are running, let's say there's a company very famous in the industry, and I'm a B company who are very famous in the service providing part. Then the customer will see the overall portfolio that, okay, tell me what is their portfolio, what services they provide. For our language, we say I'm working on this particular project. If I say Tejas, on which project you're working? Atul, I'm working for some implementation project. Samira, on which you're working? Atul, I'm working on a development project. But how that project reached to you? This is the way that it has reached to you. The customer want to be used. They go to your company's website, they check their portfolio, they check their services, then they set up a meeting. That meeting has been done. Then they say, okay, this is what we want to be buy from you. And then we say, okay, guys, we'll get a deal and we're starting a project now. This is how this a long process work in a short. And we say, I'm not liking this project. But do you know that how this project landed in your company? This is the whole process. This CSDM is the whole thing which help the customer to understand what you are selling in the market. And then they reach out to you, to your managers, not managers, your sales team or the pre-sales team or the account teams. And then finally, discussions start. Okay, now a small only, not very big, not very big. I'm saying, let me see if I have anything to be show you here. No. There's a called service commitments. This one, commitments. Commitment is one of the way by which you check the availability and customer charge back to you. You said that, let's say in the beginning, I said, guys, this training will be for this 1 month. And I start putting holidays. Then you can come back to and say, Atul, that's not fair. In the beginning, you say that it will be done in the 30 days. Now it's more than 40 days. Still 40% syllabus is covered. How you come to know? Because we have defined some commitments here. This is what called the commitments. Commitments only and only work on the service offering, not on the service level. I want to know the overall commitment of this customer. So let's say this thing, 98% availability 24/7. On which service offering I'm giving? I'm giving on this one. Let's say Farah say, Atul, I'm preparing for ITSM exam. Okay, good. I need your 100% availability. Maybe in the night when I'm studying, can you help me? If I text you. I said, okay, but only till the time you are preparing for exam. Once your exam done, irrespective of result, I'm not bothered. This is what this offering says. And here what we define the amount. I was working as a change manager and we have a SLA. 0% unauthorized changes should be go. And in the beginning of my project, in my beginning of my work in that part, I got in a month 3 unauthorized changes and we paid a very heavy penalty. How we come to know? With the help of these things, commitments. Here you define, you're looking for availability, you're looking for SLA, you're looking for recovery, you're looking for delivery. This is what we define. I'm not going in depth for this one, just a very high level for you. If it is less than 98% and it has some amount, service now tell you that how much amount you have to pay for this one. And you can see the availability report here. Any downtime, no downtime is there. It means no issue is there. Last 7 days, all fine. As soon as there is an outage which is unplanned, the downtime will be there and you have to pay the penalty for this. Clear? It's look like it's some different service now we are talking today.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Good. It should
Other
be.
concepts, yes.
Okay. Now, just few more things. Whenever you defining your services, there is a process. Like you identify that what service you want to provide. It's a normal layman process, you can say. You define the model. Farah reaching out to me, Atul, I want to go for the ITSM exam. Can you provide the training? I said, okay, let me think. I am capable to do that part. I identify. Then I define a model. Means I define the agenda. And then I define the agenda. And then I review that agenda. I shared with one of my best friend and say, boss, I'm planning to start this training. Do you think that is sufficient? He review it. He's one of my very good friend. He review it. In the meantime, I send it to group people as well. Guys, this is what the high level agenda look like. And finally, I publish it. I define a date, I define the fees, I define the timelines, and I define the agenda. Guys, this is what agenda is here, and we're going to do this part. This is the process of service definition, that how to start a definition. But it's not like I started today and tomorrow it's completed. No. When we work on the CSGM, and I like this thing in the CSGM part, CSGM says that there is a process for implementation. And they call it as a crawling, like a baby, small baby. It did not start walking or running on a day one. It started crawling. Means don't think a lot in a one go. Think small. I just pick up topic by topic. Okay, what I should cover in the incident, what should I cover the change, what should I cover the problem. Then I start walking it. When the rough is ready, I start improvising it, putting more things. And then I running it. Things are very clear. Start making the models, start making the pictures, start making the presentations, and finally in the flying mode. Now, if I start my second batch, I have nothing to be worried. My agenda is all ready. My contents, my thoughts are all clear. And then I can start my second batch. Okay. The one last point, which I cannot show you in my instance, is called the service owner workspace, not service operation. Service owner workspace. If I come here and search, why it's not the service? Because like this, we have a workspaces, right? In the similar manner, we have a workspaces for the service owner as well, but it is not available in standard. It is available in the professional of which we call ITSM Pro. Owner workspace service now. This is what it's look like, where you can go and see your services status, service offering status. And this is a part of the Pro, ITSM Pro. So now like this you can see. Because if you remember when we start this discussion, we say there is no single view, centralized place where I as a service owner, I as a portfolio manager, I as a portfolio owner can go and check the things. So this is what ServiceNow built, but we cannot install in our PDI because it is a part of the Pro professional. So you can see a centralized view. Your offerings, relationship, you can see here. Some screenshots can help us to understand. You can see the availability management. You can see the complete portfolio. This is what ServiceNow provide us. I try to be installed, but I guess it installed, but not able to see it. Not sure why. Let me put a right workspace. Workspace configuration, service operation is there. No, it's part of that only. Service operation directory. It is not there. It is part of the ITSM professional only. So with this, we have completed another topic, which is more on the supporting part called the service portfolio management. Any question, any doubt, you can ask me.
It seems that the SPM is a specialty.
Yes, it
Yes.
is. It is.
It
So,
is, yeah.
so if you
be.
think from the business perspective, not from the operational guys, forget working on incident change problem. Take a step ahead. You want to know overall performance of your services. Then SPM is the right place. You can go and you can check on that part. Okay.
Yeah.
Chaliye, any of the last question before I stop the recording?
No.
Good. Let me close the recording here. Take a quick attendance.